Hello everybody and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Minish Cap Randomizer Tournament Season 2. We got the Swiss Round 2 for you today. It's SDGShawn versus Smash Braxton. Commentating for us we have Hendrix01 and Ibot02. Say hello everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening. So yeah, this is a match between two people who have won their first round. So Smash Breaks in the first round played against Nimbus, got a victory there. Sean played against Johnny, and I do remember seeing the end of that match, which is slightly related to Sean's final names here.
Yeah.
So Andrews can tell us more about that.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled the elusive dust jar in DHC, the progression in DHC. I think it was even the big key chest that had the glass.
I'm pretty sure it was the block chest, yeah.
So the very last chest that people usually open in the entire game, that had.
I mean,
item. Yeah, I finally.
It's not usually the last chest people would open though, because
in normal ways.
yeah, but
yeah.
I was very surprised. I think they both last occasion DHC even when they had the elements for like half an hour before that point.
Yeah,
which
that was great.
Usually people in that position do just go dip DHC, right?
Yeah, but it's rare for them to actually do everything in DHC. Usually they just do the first like 2 to 3 checks in the basement.
Well,
and then
it's a different situation yet again because they had a foresword. Like usually in that situation you're looking for a foresword,
yeah.
which means you can't do a lot of things. Like only the basement is logic at that point. But if you're missing the gas jar, you're gonna have to go through DHC anyways.
Yeah.
Go until you find both the big key and the random item in there. Like.
Yeah. And the gas jar by itself only locks like a dozen checks in total.
Yes, no, the gas jar is what does like a few checks in Temple of Droplets, Green Shoe, and Grieger.
2 droplets, 2 reels, Green Shoe. Yeah, that's about it, I suppose.
Yeah, like depending on key layout and deep wood, it can lock more there, but
yeah, so like less than 10 usually. However, the gas jar for go mode, that itself is not really common, but it's just uncommon, not rare. It looks like
no, gas jar go mode happens every now and then. Gas jar in DHC is something we've been waiting for a long time, which is why essentially saying like, yes, Hendrix did claim that bounty for the vendors now.
Yeah, and we have. Luckily, we do have a gas jar in the C-Tash, so only good things can start from here.
If you're going by that, there was also a cooker in the C-Tash. I don't think gas jar checks is much better than gas jar in DHC.
Add a red octo and a blue octo in the C-Tash.
I mean, the blue octo is always there.
Yeah, but the red one isn't really that often used.
We also have nothing at all in Link's house, so we'll see where they find something.
I'm very quiet. Yes, Wiki may need to up me a lot.
Spin attack in the tower?
Yeah.
Something that you'll need eventually and usually do find quite early. Like there's 5 of them in the pool, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so far only a spin. Spin by itself, unfortunately, doesn't really unlock anything.
No, the spin without a sword is completely useless.
Yeah. Ooh, both of us are synced. Okay. Sean deciding to.
Sean deciding to find out that Cut of Metal locks Ocarina.
Oh no! On the bright side, as soon as he gets that Call of Metal, he's gonna remember the Ocarina, hopefully, and he's gonna rush to that. Smash might not do
there's
that.
a reason you want to check visible spots. It's good info.
Yeah.
And it's not like that, like, sure, now instead of having to hope to find the Ocarina, you have to hope to find the Call of Metal.
Yeah.
If you know that, it's doesn't really change much.
Well,
for Braxton, who didn't check that, well, they might delay going there a bit after finding Call of Metal.
Yes.
And Ocarina doesn't hardlock anything, so
yeah,
or not a whole lot, so they'll.
That's our first progression in the Tingle Trees, bottom right. That was the bump back.
Yeah, bottom right Tingle Tree, bump back does give access to like getting out of Zero.
Yeah. Ooh, Sean
is going courtyard before Tingle Trees.
That's unusual. Usually the people do Tingle Trees by themselves and then do Courtyard. Maybe even
Yeah,
with a
and
small...
like usually you would often you would also set up the save scum after to
especially with
be
Sean
able to go
almost
back to
dying.
the north exit to Harry
Yeah, Sean on Quarter of a Heart. The Golden Rope kind of did its number on Sean. So
I don't know if Rexon found any heart pieces in the tingle
I
trees,
think I
but
saw one. But
yeah, so that kind of like. I guess that
one
is a positive of
well-placed-
this route. You are very likely to find some health in these
Yeah.
5 checks.
On the other hand, one well-placed walk by the Nocturok. I would have done the deed.
No, you don't usually die around tingle trees.
Yeah, but that's because no one goes to Courtyard before Tingle Trees. Usually we do Tingle Trees and then Courtyard.
Yeah, but maybe this is the better way for health management. Like, if you find something in Courtyard, like that golden rope does often take a chunk out of your health.
Yeah.
If you
There's
go
no
to tingle trees
gain.
after, you're likely to find a refill to
Okay. We've got
get around that.
Ooh, okay. So we basically just got the lower Quennel starter pack. There's no game audio. I don't know. Is there game audio? It's on my end, but I've got game audio.
Well, yeah, but you're watching on the commentary page. I have no idea if
Yes, I'm using
Restream
the
has
commentary
game audio, but there is game audio from Sean at least.
Yeah. But yeah. So with the Link Puddle Cave, having both a sword and a bottle.
Yeah, sword and bottle together with the spin and bombs that we already have does unlock a whole lot of things on Krenner.
Yeah. Looks
You
like
might still want to
Sean's
go just to Minish Loop.
Yeah, looks like both of them will be doing that. And Sean
Well,
taking his
Sean
time.
is going this way around town instead of through town to the South Field Cave.
I don't know if that's faster. I think that's.
It's not exactly. Okay, if you wait for the bomb to explode there, then at least set your quick warp.
Okay, that's a mushroom. Yes, yeah. Sean didn't set his quick warp, so if you quick warp.
So
Okay,
his
and
quick
Kane.
warp's at North Field stuff?
That's Cave of Flames. Yeah, it's Courtyard even worse. But yeah, with Smash picking up the cane, that puts Cave of Flames into logic. If you've got an element in Cave of Flames, and
Okay, Smash is taking that straight too often, Ferry.
yeah, if we have an element up there in Cave of Flames, we could see a like sub 20-minute Cave of Flames. But not really that. You generally want to do Lower first.
I mean, they don't have a grip ring, they need to go through Lower Crin to reach it.
Yeah, and that will take like 5 minutes, maybe 4. Okay.
Yeah.
There
There is an element in Cave of Flames, so they might be
Yeah.
doing that soon. It's also completely reasonable to try to delay it and hope you get Cape before then.
Yeah, but then there's always that little nagging in the back of your mind. What if
Well, I'm not
Vox Cape's
saying
up
to
there?
put it off forever. I'm just saying like, okay, still do Minish Loop first and see if you
Yeah.
find anything there.
Hunting of Cave Flames. Who does that? There's no one in their right minds who will do that. Right?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, like putting off Cave of Flames for a long time is probably not a good idea, but there's still a lot of like a grip ring would also make it faster to reach and you get more
Yeah.
out of it. So it's like you do want to check these other things first that you're gonna do anyways. Like there's no way you avoid Minish Loop.
Yes.
Like the reason to delay this would be like hoping to find flippers or Melt and Gusher, like
Yeah, basically
before then,
you could
but-
you could either gamble like going to. In my mind, you could either gamble Quennel because the seed is heavily suggesting that you go to Quennel.
it's not a gamble. It's a perfectly
bad.
valid choice.
Yeah. Okay, there's the Greens of Sean. So going to Finish Loop at least had a little damage boost. And the boots. Okay. never mind.
Okay, yeah,
this
so
is
that
also
kind
like-
of thing is why you want to just do these checks.
Yeah.
Like, boots don't unlock a lot right now. I think it's just 2
Courtyard.
checks in Courtyard.
Yeah, they don't have access to... Do they? No, they don't. They don't have access to London yet.
No, they don't.
And the wallet. Fortunately, the wallet is pretty much useless here. There's nothing in shop. We haven't seen anything in shop lately.
Yeah,
Shop has been barren since the update. What happened?
I don't think anything changed, so...
Yeah. I think it's just the randomizer itself switching out one favorite spot for another.
Yeah.
Meaning
Right,
the
Kids
shop...
is correct that boots do also unlock dash attack.
Oh yeah.
So it's 3 checks that they unlock right now, which is still not a whole lot.
However, 2 of them are in town, which they could do with the boost check and the lockbreaker.
Yes, they do have 2 checks on Swiftblade, which makes that something to just go on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Might be the side effect of the myth bias. Yeah, I don't know. We somehow traded in the shop for items, for the vanilla big key. Favoritism, kind of. That's not really favoritism, it's
What?
like... From the seats that we've followed so far, we haven't really had the big key in DHC in the bottom 2 towers. Usually it's either
we
on the
have
top...
not... I don't know about that. I don't know every big location that we've rode in this journey so far. Like,
Yeah.
you can't really say
Yeah.
that from just a few
100,
matches that
200
you've
seats.
seen.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, but still. It just feels that way. And a bow. We've seen a bow at Swiftblade, if I saw it correctly.
I've been having some issues with the
Or is it
compression on my end, so...
Yeah. Either that or I just skipped it. And
No, the chat's confirming that there is a bow. So,
okay, yeah, there's a bow, but I don't know if it... Oh yeah, so it was Swiftblade. It was Swiftblade's first.
oh, and spin attack? Okay.
The bow. Yeah, the spin scroll at sword. And the bow. Sorry. Looks like Smash is going to do a bit more peeking. With going to the school top. School top had a history of having things, so that's not a bad play.
Yeah, for some reason
developed-
this check feels like one that often has something. Maybe it's usually with later cane though.
Yeah, it's school top and that one chest in cloud tops. That's like south of the 2 deacon chests in the northwestern corner.
Yep.
That also has something usually.
Yeah, there's a few locations that just feel maybe it's confirmation bias, but also like Minish Flippers caves, those
Yeah.
kind of things that you just want to check out when you get access to them.
Yeah. It's just giving you a nice little hint towards the next item.
So
Yeah.
Gregson does seem to want to go for some more town Minish checks here.
Yeah.
With a cane that's reasonable, though I think I'd rather do
I prefer
Krenner.
Krenner.
Yeah. But-
But just get your dungeon out of the way first. You know, maybe that's
This is also the non-meta play, which might be going into his decision making. Like maybe he's thinking that Shawn is, I don't know,
Yeah.
wants to gain an advantage by doing the slightly unconventional thing.
Yeah, that's totally valid.
Though this, just quick pop after and use the house next to Julietta's with
Yeah,
your cane.
it's faster.
Assuming your quick pop spot's at the south entrance, which I think theirs is.
Yeah, they should be on the south. Also, they should be heading in the mushroom.
Yes.
I'm not really
No.
a big fan of holding on to fetch quest items for longer.
Yeah,
than
both of them did
2
find a
minutes.
mushroom, and neither has turned it in yet. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, you of them have turned that in. It's never a good idea to hold on your onto your fetch quest items.
No, it's just forgetting that you have them. There's no other reason to not do that when you're literally moving
Yeah.
through town. Yep,
Speaking of fetch quest items, there's another one.
Speaking of fetch quests,
Yeah,
you do actually need to collect that, Sean.
yeah. And quick hopping here is faster, so...
It's yeah,
That's,
not a lot, but yes.
Yeah. There's someone who just loves
I do
to
remember
make
that
buttons.
clip from the first tournament.
Yes.
Still disagree that that would have been a major misplay to go for a mirror shield there, but you know.
Yeah. I think it's just that Myth likes to have his little time optimizations.
Well, sure, but 5 seconds is still not major. Like, I don't disagree that it's a misplay. I disagree that it's a major misplay.
Yeah. Well, but it was Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield's useless. Also, that came from someone who likes to reset in Deepwood if they've got a terrible millipad placement. So, take that with a grain of salt then. But yeah, both of them doing a little high five there.
Yeah.
Sean,
It's
just...
quite convenient that they do have, like, the 30 bomb back for this.
Oh,
Makes
yes.
this part a whole lot easier to not have to worry about bomb counts.
Yeah. You can even see Sean trying to attempt some wall left in there. Unfortunately, not that useful. Sorry, not that successful. But oh, it's a thought counts. Right?
Well, no, failed rollers also don't save any time.
Yeah. That's in single of the fight. This is in TMCR. Yeah, one crash. Imagine failing your wall lifts.
Imagine knowing how to do roll lifts.
I think didn't I explain that to you like at least?
Oh
5
yeah,
times?
sure. You said, but I'm still very confused about when I'm supposed to be holding up or not doing that explanation where you told me to roll from a standing position. You know.
Place the bomb and like 1 frame or 2 frames later, just roll. It's probably gonna be very hard to time that frame perfectly.
Yeah, like, okay, but like just walk, press bomb, pick it up while continuing to walk, and that will work, or what?
I think both works. So
Okay.
either stay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing where I don't know.
I
it doesn't
usually do
really
it while
matter.
walking. It doesn't matter. It saves a second.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I didn't.
it may
I also
work as-
haven't cared enough about it to really look into it at any point.
Yeah. The only people who care about it are maybe 90% runners and even glitchless runners who.
I mean, at like for Rendo, sure, it would probably matter a bit if you were at the very top level. I'm just not there. Braxton didn't uncover the hole, did they?
No, they didn't. Yeah. Saw that, went back. But yeah, wall lifting itself saves about a second. Well, it's a bit over a second. I think it's like something like 63 frames, which is. Sorry, no, it's 86? I think it's 86 frames.
Okay, so a
So
bit
it's
more
like-
than a second, which
A
is
second and like
pretty
50.
good for some, like, just
Yeah.
whenever you use a bomb.
That's- Yeah.
But-
how many bombs would
The real
you...
Rendo strat is to just find remote bombs early.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I think if you manage to get like every single roll lift, you probably will place down about 50 bombs in the entire seed.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like minute and a half. That saves it. So yeah, probably kind of big, but it's rando. If you try to get every single roll lift, you get the remotes.
yeah. Like I'll get
Yeah,
back to you
that's
once I
what it
lost the match by a half a minute or something like that.
Yeah.
Before then, yeah, I don't know. There's other things to work on.
Yeah, you got more problems than just wall lifting, yeah. But yeah, speaking of wall lifting, both of us finished rolling the bean into their socket and well, to the hole really. And so far, the Rockrunner didn't really have anything for them.
I mean, they are going to go into Cave of Flames.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just lower Quennel.
Yeah, lower Quennel, pretty empty.
Lower Quennel really only has something if you skip it.
Not that there was a whole lot of chance of skipping it this time.
Oh, that was a fast split.
I guess you could have skipped it if it turned out that Rem has a sword and Mr. Woods has a grip ring or something. I don't think they left many checks behind, besides Rem.
School basement, and...
School basement and courtyard dash attacks, right?
Yeah,
courtyard, like boots, mini checks.
You've seen Lon, but... yeah, sounds about right.
So yeah, not a whole lot of checks, and like going for element Cave of Flames, serve those does make sense.
Yeah. Okay, Shawn immediately going to peek. It's only wallet and small key though. Okay, so he peeked.
He peeked
Ooh,
and then
so
is going for the
safe scum. Yeah.
Yeah,
like...
if you're gonna do a safe scum here, just save inside.
Yeah, that saves.
It's
like
it's a free times level of 1 string transition.
Yeah. Yeah, Smash being on a bit low health. 3 hearts of Game isn't really that much.
I mean, 3 hearts in Cave of Flames is enough, right?
It's enough, but you usually get either damaged by with bomb bombs or the fire.
Yeah.
People have died in Game of Flames, in 80%. So, yeah.
Okay, but in any percent they also come through the border wall and with like 3 hearts, so they don't actually have 3 hearts when entering, right?
We have 4. We do have 4 hearts.
But are they all full usually?
Hopefully. But usually we are at about probably 3. Well, we usually get the 2 pots in the early room. The bottom right pots, both of them have hearts, and we do have the Gusture equipped here. So we just usually suck the pots in and get 2 refund hearts, which will put us at max.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just usually going for the safe start of healing up at the Quennel heart piece before they climb the wall.
Well, yeah, but then you usually take damage on the climbable wall.
Yeah, exactly. And the models, if you're with.
There's more doses on, like, sure, okay.
That's
I could have told you that there's B-heads that may have killed me before, but...
Oh yeah, the P-head. The P-head on the top. I think that P-head has a reputation of screwing with Martin. Especially.
Pretty sure testing for the last banish punishment, at least one of the trips through there got killed by that P-head.
Yeah. And then we had Myth, who's also a Raider Runner, dying on the Molozers in the Primolari path.
Oh, they're at that point! Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, Myth died to like... It was a Minish path. So that was basically in the weekly for the 80% speedrun. And they, of course, just reset and kind of rage quit it.
Huh, I didn't know you could hit that platform through the pot with a cane.
I didn't know either. That's interesting. Yeah, somehow...
Like, that must be a somewhat precise positioning, right?
Yeah.
For you to not hit the pot.
It's probably like sub-pixel.
Oh, I don't think it's that precise, but like...
Who knows?
I mean, how close can you be to a pot before your cane shot doesn't hit it anymore?
Yeah. Today we're learning all new things about cane flames. Especially, we learn of the new soft blocking cane flames. Being that if you Salt Slash exactly 33 frames after entering Lerox's chamber, you soft block.
Yeah, nice EU only bugs.
Yeah, that's an EU only bug. Basically, EU is an earlier version than JP. So EU has a few bugs that got patched in JP. Although the majority of those bugs have been patched in Rando. Not the soft block, but just like general bugs have have been patching Rando. Those being a missing tornado in the Golem Cave. Sorry, just before the Golem Cave. The ability to flute from the top of Palace. Sorry, from the top of Windtrap.
I mean, I wouldn't call that one a bug. It's just
probably the other side. Yeah.
convenience.
Well, you can't flute in EU, but you can in JP. That's
Yes, exactly. It's just
I
a
think
convenience change. It's not really
Yeah.
a bug.
Yeah. What else would fix?
Well, there's a
Probably
few
something
version
like-
differences, but I don't think we need to list all of them.
Oh no, definitely not. But yeah, going back to this race. Both of us kind of the same place. Both of them just following the same road.
Yeah, the seat hasn't really, like, given that much chance for branching yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, we
Smash
listed
for-
the checks that they had left outside Cave of Flames earlier. It wasn't that many.
That's a pretty unusual fighting strat for the Spinies, but it works.
Spiky, right?
It's kind of slow, but yeah. Sorry, yeah, spiky. Choose. Yeah. Both of them opting to use bombs. Dominantly. But yeah, those spiders can warp some time. If you don't know how to deal with them.
I mean, the usual thread in render is Great Spin if you have it.
If you have it, yeah.
Which, this is a very early Cave of Flames compared
Oh,
to
yeah,
usual
it's
render
like-
times.
Yeah, we're 24 minutes in. So we will probably get our first element within the next 6 minutes. And a sub 30 element is fast. Like, very fast. Usually we get like, we consider sub 40 fast.
Yeah, and like, what's usually the fastest element? I guess Cave of Flames is somewhat high up on that list with Deepwood.
Yeah. Yeah. Frames, Deepwood.
Yeah,
Those are kind of the biggest ones. Yeah, just because they have the lowest entry requirements. For Deepwood to clear it, you need just like Juggernaut, Gutjar, Sword. For Flames,
Yeah.
you've got like a few items more. Those being Cane Sword, Bottle, and either Grip Ring or Bomb or something like that.
well, yeah, yes, bombs or gripping for the, like, beans for getting up from
Yeah.
lower Cranel, but
You only really just need bombs for the bomb and roll spot in Cave of Flames. If you
well, no, you need bombs to reach the green water if you don't have gripping.
right, yeah.
And also to reach the green bean, but you could do that with Cane and Gustjar. Cape and Gustjar, sorry.
Bombless kernels are fairly rare.
Well,
So-
yeah, late bomb bag is fairly rare.
Yeah. Just because we do have like 4 of them in the pool. Let's see if Sean also decides to go for the basement first and D-Rock second. Or if he prioritizes D-Rock.
Did I find the boss key? I think they did, right?
Yeah, they did have the boss key in the map chest.
Okay. So they
Sorry,
was just
in-
doing this by choice.
Well, just
To get punished if Cape is on Gleerock.
What's the map? No, it was compass chest, sorry.
Oh, I couldn't tell you where Compass chest is in this dungeon.
Compass is the big chest after warping, sorry, after going again.
Okay, yes. The
Yeah. Just before the first enemy retention,
like
basically.
front part, like
Yeah.
top right,
Fo-
big chest.
Yeah. That one. And the map is locked at the spiky beetles. So
So the first
this will be
chest.
yeah, the first check in this entire dungeon. That's the map.
And there's another bomb bag.
Yeah, speaking of bomb bags.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
That's the 50 bomb back, yes. So yeah,
Yeah,
at this
so it's
point
like-
you just don't even need to worry about bomb refits anymore. Probably for
Oh,
the rest
yeah.
of the seed.
Yeah. Explosive seed.
I mean, it's
okay,
kind
and a
of
bottle.
a bit like slow of a start with them having to go through Cable Flames this early. Of
It's
course,
very
this is
linear so
all
far.
like progress that they need to make
Yeah.
to get the element anyways.
Yeah.
But it feels a bit slow.
Especially since they haven't really got anything that.
Yeah, there's
Will
still
progress.
nothing major from this place, is there?
Yeah.
So, like, there's
Oh, they're
still
gonna buy themselves if there's like a rock
one check
stable
on the
then.
boss, and then like Milari,
Milari.
and then it's down
That's
to
it,
the few
yeah.
checks that I could have done before this.
Yeah. Which is that they have to climb all the way back down.
Like, how many checks did they leave? I guess
One,
one in
two,
Fountain,
three.
one on Rem,
Oh yeah, fountain. Okay.
2 in the
Fountain,
courtyard,
Ram, courtyard, that's 4. School basement, that's 5.
school basement.
And I think that's. Oh no, Karlov. That's like 6.
Wait, they didn't check Karlov?
They didn't check. Well, we do need the cane in minish form. Sorry. Yeah, they didn't
No,
check
they
Karlov
just
because-
need to go past the dog.
Yeah,
The dog moves out of
Okay.
the way since you have the cane.
yeah. So yeah. Okay, yeah, that should be 6. And they can spot the fountain heart piece, so like 6.5. Oh,
Yeah.
and Simon. That's 7. 7
Oh, Simon is also available. Yes.
Um,
So 9 checks that we know of right now.
Yeah.
7
Could
of
you
which
do-
were available before coming to Kramer.
Could you do Kakos with just a cane?
No.
Sorry, with just a cane. No? It's
No.
probably too tight of a window.
Well, even if you can, that's not required.
Yeah.
I can't exclude the possibility that Ataz would be able to get there in time, but I really doubt it.
Yeah. Did you go up? So you
Yeah, we need to go around past the dog
twice.
to
Yeah.
go get the chicken over and then go back, and
Yeah.
that doesn't feel like the sort of thing that...
That's not fun.
No, that
Within like a
definitely
minute. I think for about 50 seconds. Yeah. Okay, what do we get here? First element of Smash. 30 minutes on the spot. Oh, that's great. And what else? Just a hard piece. Okay, one more check. Now we've got like the 7.5 checks left in the lower part of Hyrule. And what else is there? Yeah, that's not really that much more. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so
They
they
could have done.
could have found whatever is their next progression before coming to Cover Flames, which,
Yes.
if it's like a cape or a grip ring,
Yeah.
they feel behind.
They feel very behind, yes.
Both of them, because you don't
Ah,
know that your opponent has done the same.
Yeah, I love this game. We all do. What we love and hate it at the same time. That's like Minish Cap in a nutshell. So yeah, welcome. This is the Randomizer. That one thing that shovels every single chest and check in the game for the viewer's pleasure. Because it's a nightmare to one.
It's not that
depends on the
bad.
seed, though. If I roll the seed, it is bad.
Okay,
If Myth rolls,
Point.
same. If Hate
Yeah,
rolls,
point
bad
taken.
too. Each of them are conjured of the Myth Adventures. That doesn't really well, sorry. But yeah, Minish Cap, that's basically a tale of tragedy, stress, and sweating.
well, we won't have a
Markings.
Gusher in DHC this time. Not
Actually,
with an
not bad.
element on green too.
The knight is still very young though.
We also already have the cane.
Well, could have this. The
Forsword.
okay. Oh,
Oh
that's
god!
awesome, yeah.
Well, it would have to be early.
Yeah, the cape would. No, it wouldn't.
You can't get to towers without cape.
Right, I was thinking about Gustia. Sorry.
Yes, no, you do need cape to reach towers.
Yeah, it's like
You don't
okay,
need
yeah.
cape to reach Vati, possibly.
Now they check Karloff. Okay, so we've got 6 checks left. The Cactus Skin. Yeah, custom sprites are kind of in the works right now. Meaning
Well,
that we talked about.
in the works is a bit of an overstatement, I think.
Yeah. Well, like we want to do it.
There's slow
somewhat
progress being made
start-
towards making the thing possible,
Yeah.
I think. Which doesn't mean that anyone's actually working on a specific custom sprite yet, and like it can't really because it's not the groundwork's not been laid yet.
Yeah. So the sprite for Minish Cap is kind of difficult, just because it's kind of a mishmash, and
I mean,
you only need some sort of.
I still don't know that
visualization.
what like the kind of approach to doing that is the best one, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we've watched.
I suspect Decomp will
Smash.
get to like that part before we'll have custom sprites for Rando, and then we'll see
Hopefully,
how it
yes.
works.
Okay, Shawn is going for School Basement, while Smash is going for the Quota checks. So
Yeah, so they got all these terrible options to choose from, and one of them is gonna be correct.
it's what we're going to.
And why
That's
do I
right.
feel like it's going to be fun?
It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one to check. No matter what it is, it's going to be the last one to check. That's how this game works.
What?
Never
Nope,
mind.
there's a
It's
gust shot.
Gustia. Okay.
That gives
That-
Grieger.
That's okay. That's not the best, but not the worst. You need the Gustia, and where's Smash going?
Oh, lower
well-
than thought.
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot about this. There's 2 checks here.
This is not.
Yeah, this is my seat.
Yeah, we've got 2 more checks here.
We forgot
Yeah,
about these.
imagine-
And there's a red sword.
Yeah, I think Smash kind of hates himself right now. Speaking of the red
Nah, you don't
sword,
hate,
depends
like-
on what he sees.
like I said earlier,
in-
Cable Flames is something that you had to do anyways to get the element.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Maybe
sure, it
they'll
didn't
just
lock
do
the cape, so you
behind.
could have had that before going there, but who
Yeah.
knows how late that's going to be.
Yeah, the thing is, with that red sword, a lot of this map just turned green.
Well, mainly this part of the map where they're going right now, which
Yeah.
is Western Woods, turned green. and that's a lot of items.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Sean's handing on Rem.
Ah, Rem, this one. There's a great spin for those spiky shoes that we were talking about earlier. Like I said, the
Yeah, I
random
think-
strategy just have great spin.
I think they picked up Klados and Caster. At least that's what their personal tracker is saying.
Okay, so one of those is a good one and one is a bad one, is what you say?
Yes. Wait, no, we've got 2 Cloudtops. Smash
There's no
2
element in
Cloudtops.
Palace. We don't want those.
And there's Lantern.
There's Lantern.
What a
That's Percy
Confidence
and
spot. Yeah.
Interest Ledge?
half ledge, not heaven sledge. Well,
Yeah, whatever.
no, regular half ledge, yeah.
They do have a
can't-
gust shot, but they can't
Yeah.
access Crypt Blue Tree yet.
We don't have access to droplets yet.
And
okay,
yeah. Also
Percy
Grimblade. But...
didn't change that.
Oh, you always skip Percy.
Never skip Percy, you would do that.
Well, never has anything, right? As you can see.
Yeah, as you can see. He never has anything. Utter rubbish. Yeah, Sean might be sitting on that website for a while.
And there's the grip ring.
That's the grip ring.
So yeah, that
There we
is
go.
kind of a thing
Antigo.
that would have made it more worth
And
to
don't trust.
get first before going up to Cave Flames, because
Yeah.
you would route in the beanstalk on the way.
First 2 gems for some reason. Okay. Yeah, getting the boots is actually kind of tricky to set the flag. So in order to set the flag for them to fall asleep in the game, you either need to drown,
Yeah,
or
but
you need
like,
to read
if
the
you don't
shield.
know how caster works, you're going to sink in the swamp.
Drown. Yeah. So you either have to drown in the swamp.
And if you're
or
like
wield
playing the game casually, you're
shields.
going to read the sign.
Yes. Wait, really? No, read signs.
If you're playing casually,
Fair point. But yeah, Sean's going to pick up his red sword in a while. Well, Smash is going to pickpocket whatever orb the myth has in his
Yeah.
pockets.
notably, Sean didn't find that gas jar yet.
Yes. That might prove to be
That might become a problem.
yeah, might become a problem later on. Okay,
probably
Smash will
won't.
take the tingle tree.
But
Yeah.
it
Oh,
depends
tingle-
on how long Sean will delay Courtyard. And
Ah.
finding that lantern should make him go back there sooner rather than later.
Yeah. You should feel better about being done kid though. It took me probably like 2 weeks to figure out how to kill the meta pillar in Deepwood in my first playthrough. Gas jump was in Courtyard, behind the boots. So you locked behind the boots. Okay,
Yeah,
Smash-
the
oh,
left
Smash
side
goes
Minish fountain
Yeah.
fusion.
Smash going for Grey Bait and just going on Beanstalk. That's not a bad
Yeah.
call.
No,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like
a good
Like 20
choice.
checks. That's a good choice.
The alternative, I guess, is caster. Which
Yes, and we
you have the
know-
bow, you don't have flippers.
Yeah. You love to hate caster, basically.
I mean, it's not even about hating caster, it's just flippers or
Feels
cape would make it nicer.
Yeah. Caster always feels pretty slow. Yeah, that's the lantern for Sean. So he can check Percy, which will leave him nothing.
Yeah, always good Percy.
I feel like I'm going to roll seed soon with something on Percy for you.
Well, the match is tomorrow if you want to roll that. Please don't. Why did I say that?
Always get Percy. Oh. Okay, Sean's setting the creep for caster, so it looks like he kinda wants to do it. But maybe the work will.
Yeah,
the
his
grip
current plan
ring
is
will-
doing caster. He doesn't have the gripping yet.
Yeah. Maybe the group wing will him.
I think I'd still go at least to get the wind crest though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
Louis, how's it
Shoot
going?
the eye go on, get the top chest, get the heart piece from Swiftback the first, get the wind crest, probably go around for the bottom chest and
Yeah.
like check the butterfly, probably check the dark nut fight,
Yeah, might
and
as
then
well.
you have a choice of whether to go for
Looks like
any Minish
he-
checks or not.
He's dead set on doing caster. Also, no, this is an Albert seat. This is not one of mine. I disavow.
Yeah, no, this is no. I think she was talking about the potential. Like,
Ooh. Okay.
don't want that.
What do you mean you don't want
Pretty sure I can get Redux to lead to a Henry seat.
that? Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
Someone else can roll, right? Someone will be around.
Don't want to know for the Swiss round 1 match. We still have to see that. And just put that into the ban list.
Yeah, I
I've heard
haven't
great
looked at
things
it
about
yet.
it. Yeah,
But-
I've heard great things about it.
Do get a spoiler train just for the benders, I guess.
I think she didn't need spoiler lock.
Oh, okay, good.
Just haven't looked at it. Yeah, she got a ban point from Nimbus, so
Hey, there's remote
that's pretty
bombs.
telling. Yeah. If it's a spoiler lock, yep. Thank you for that. So yeah, spoiler lock is for the banner specifically. In case you don't know, Minish Cap, we've got kind of running joke with banning every single seed roller, just because every single seed is awful in its own unique way. And
Some seeds are more awful than others, though.
Yeah. And we kind of made...
Like, all seeds are equally awful, but some of those are more equal than others.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So yeah, now both runners doing what the other just did. What is the next step? Like, from our combined knowledge of things. There's Tingle? We haven't seen that? Oh, no, we have. We've seen Tingle. There's still a check left in Fountain. I don't know. There's a few custom Minish checks. Smash does have the Gust Shot to do the bow chest and the one beside it. Shawn does not.
Yeah.
There's Lon Lon.
That could be required. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, that opens up like 6 checks right now? 7? The like puddle fusion, the 2 in the cave, the 2 in the Minish path, the 1 in the above HP hole, and dog food.
Also northern Minish widths.
Oh right, that also gives access to all those.
Yeah, so it's like what, a dozen checks? Most?
Yeah, that's the most check turns area right now.
Yeah.
So Shawn skipped that one. He was in caster, didn't he?
Yeah, he was. Not good.
Well, he didn't make his way back there, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Smash will be taking that London key immediately into London.
Yeah, like, there's not a whole lot of other options. You definitely prefer this to caster Minish without flippers.
Yes.
Like,
yes. So yeah, Smash will be the lucky winner of a bottle of milk scene.
well, I think Arrow's the only one who actually buys milk.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I think milk is like...
Shawn just leaving that power beam.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Now into something at Swift Plate first.
yeah, like, he's only at
Now
5
that
scrolls.
Yeah. Now that he skipped it, there just has to be something on Swift Plate first. Just to really rub it in.
Beyond the London key, that's on the hard piece.
Yeah. Smash not sitting in quick warp. Squads are too convenient to skip. Kind of. So, the squad that he skipped was the Pearl Beam. Pearl Beam
is the better of the 2 beams, though.
Yeah. That's...
Like...
Yeah.
They'll have to go through droplets. Dark Maze if you're on low HP. Pearl Beam is so useful.
Yeah, that was another cut-off concern that Smash just picked up. So he's on 3 cut-offs.
Well, no False Kingston yet to make them useful.
Yes, but the anticipation is building. Just the dread of having something in cut-offs. Or Palace. Sorry, having something in an unrequired Palace. It's like that one feeling of dread, you know? That, I don't want to go there, but I have to feeling.
You don't.
I do have that feeling. Quite a lot, usually.
Just treat the Kingstones as unlocking the tower and leave it at that.
I tend to rush Palace as soon as possible, usually.
Okay. That's your choice. Like,
yeah, just because I burnt my fingers on not going into Palace immediately a few times already. Okay, that's the book for Shawn. To argue that waffle.
Yeah, do need 2 more books and the Card of Metal for that to become interesting.
Yeah.
Smash did the 5 checks in London and Quick Walk best to caster, is that right?
Yeah. Looks like it. Yeah. If
So-
you wanna-
They didn't do any of the North Minishwood checks or like Goron Cave,
Goron
but
Cave.
did
they
do
haven't.
the 6 at London itself?
Which means that they will have to go back again.
Well, maybe. It could
If
be
you
on
wanna-
cast Minish checks. The London Key could be like just bait.
Yeah, with the red herring. So yeah, if you want to check out the randomizer itself and maybe get some good old Minish Cap practicing, who knows? That's a lovely game, very compact. Can be completed within like 2 to 8 hours. There's a Discord. Okay, that works lovely. Haha. This is the Minish Cap randomizer Discord, where you can get all your. Sorry, you can get everything that you need except for the one on that Discord. If you have your first seed, don't be disencouraged by your time for it. The first seed usually is 4+ hours. Just because you gotta figure out what's where and you have to familiarize
Depending on
yourself.
your familiarity with the game, like if
yes.
you're trying to go for like your first seed, it could be anywhere from 4 to 10 hours, I think.
Yeah, my first. Yeah, I think my first was
Like
barely
expect
sub-
to spend like 6 hours on it.
Yeah, I think my first was barely sub 4, but that was just because I played a lot of this game as a child and I can still remember everything fairly well because I did 100% this game a few times, which felt like a mistake because of that one hard piece in Call of House.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to 100% this game.
Yeah. So 100% this. So this game has a lovely little side quest minigame. That being the figurine lottery.
Lovely is a way to put it.
It's unique, yeah. Think of the figurine mini quest in Wind Waker with the gallery, but instead of actually going out and shooting pictures, you have to collect a secondary currency just to spend those in the lottery game, and you have to win 136 times for a hard piece to unlock.
Well, the figurines are kind of their own reward, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Yes,
get some
yeah.
nice lore and like extra
get
info
lore,
about characters.
Oh, and you get the gramophone access. The gramophone in Call of House is basically
Oh, yeah,
your
that
music
too.
box.
But that's if you get all of them.
Yeah. So yeah. I think
So-
someone who's
Gregson is going for those custom minish checks, I think. Just one more.
they only got they only got short hikes
While
left.
Sean is going for those North Minish
Northern
checks.
Yeah. Besides those, there's only Gordon Cave left and a few more things in town.
Yeah,
Those-
like in this situation, I kind of mentally group in Goron Cave with those North Minish checks.
Yeah.
Yes, Rem was checked.
Yeah, we've seen Sean did Rem. What's left? Fountain. Fountain's left.
Still a check and fountain.
There's still, a
There's
chicken
still
fountain
dog
left.
food, right? Or did Sean
Oh,
check?
yeah, dog food. I don't think Smash has turned into dog food yet.
No, I was asking if Sean did that just now, but
Oh, I don't think Sean did.
okay.
Ooh, okay, it's not Northern Village Woods.
Hmm?
It's not Northern. Sorry,
It's not Goron
wasn't-
Cave.
Goron Cave. Yeah,
We haven't seen North Minish yet.
yeah. Okay,
Well,
that's cave.
it's syrup.
That's a very handy cave, though. You can just use it right now. By jumping over the little pond.
There was
Um,
nothing left that wasn't locked by London Key, right?
Fifi had a shield.
So it was a required London Key, right?
It was a lot. Yeah, but it was fun. But
Oh, fountain. Right. If there's
The
flippers in
odds-
fountain,
thing is, yeah, right. Ew. It was a fountain. Yeah, that sounds like an adventure. But yeah, Tom will be picking up the shield in a second, and maybe he'll go immediately to droplets.
Yeah, no, Shawn in this situation is going to go into droplets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Kind of unfortunate that Link can't swim right now. There we go. Sees another scroll. That's long spin for them, which will put them at 6 in total.
Yes, so. Like, I doubt skipping that beam will be punished. It's too unlikely, but
There's always a chance.
there is a chance.
Yeah. Shawn not going to check the cabin. Okay. Oh, they don't have,
I mean,
yeah, they don't have
can't
bracelets.
check the like he can't get the item.
Yeah, but he can still.
Braxton
he
can get the fusion on the way, but
Yeah. No, I like to peek items.
mm,
It's usually pretty handy. Just like you saw with the Ocarina in.
oh yeah,
Color
no,
Blast.
absolutely. I just think like you're gonna go do those checks once you have like flippers, and might as well
Yeah.
check it when you can actually reach the one check on the way.
Yeah.
Like Braxton
Okay,
here
this is good.
didn't need to go into the front of the house because
Yo, Hayden.
they can check the Minish fusion with the Gust Jar and like go in as Minish there
Yeah.
to check the visible item, which is
Yeah.
the better way of checking that item in my opinion.
Hayden. You kind of accept, didn't you?
So nothing on the first rupee path, not really unexpected. It's,
yeah. Why doesn't that surprise me?
so yeah, Shawn will be able to beat this dungeon right now.
Yeah. However, he won't be doing Blue Chew anytime soon.
No. So Braxton does have the Gust Jar, has the option to do Blue Chew and like those extra few checks that Gust Jar unlocks in here. Shawn doesn't have that option, which may turn out to be a good thing if there's nothing there. Unless
the total
Shawn
thing is
decides
that
to come
it's all
back
there.
for those checks later. Like,
Yeah.
there's always a thing, like, even if you miss an item like that, you can just get lucky and have it work out for you.
Yeah. It'd be pretty entertaining though if it didn't.
Oh yeah, no, Blue Chew having something here, or like Ice Matter Pillars having something here, would be kind of funny. Would also be terrible for Shawn.
Yeah. I'm just surprised no one has picked up flippers yet. Because you would kind of need the flippers for Octo, at least in
Logically, yes. Not actually, so I expect these guys to just beat Octo without them.
Yes, those guys should know.
But then, like, yes, logically Octo is locked by flippers, so should find like. But then, like, likely Octo will just have the element. So that just means flippers aren't in DHC.
Yes. But yeah, I'd be surprised if neither of them know about that jump. So in order to get to Octo, you kind of have to do a difficult jump with the cape here. And we did put that out of logic. So, what's logic called? Yeah.
Well, Hayden, just because your seats don't have such a thing.
That's Shocky asking. Hayden, it's the same color though.
Sorry, Chucky. I just looked at the color, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's today. You don't
My
smell
point
it.
still stands. Hades don't have such a thing, everyone else is more of it.
Yeah.
Looks like Brixton also did choose not to go for blue chew just yet.
Uh-oh. That might have been a mistake. Who knows?
We haven't seen Health Edge yet, have we?
We haven't.
So they could still go for a Henry Sledge.
Yeah.
Why haven't we seen Health Edge yet? They've had Lantern for a while.
Because they didn't have, the Wobble Fett. Did you know that everyone does Wobble Fett before doing Half Edge?
Sorry, I didn't know you were everyone. Or you and Dax.
Well, it's more than no one.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that you wrote this, Hayden.
Yeah,
This seed does have logic, obviously.
It's
Been pretty clear about where to go, right?
It's been pretty linear so far. Like, it came close to last location.
Linear has to include a required long key, but sure. Well, most likely.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was kind of linear. Like, they came close to last locationing stuff. Quite a few times. Those being like,
Well, close to last
That's all.
locationing is... Yeah,
Sword,
didn't actually last location anything, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah. They see this now about seed, probably.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah,
seed.
Do we have to know how much coming up today? I don't think
No,
we do
there's 3 matches tomorrow, and then
that. Oh,
I think
God,
one
it's
Friday night and a bunch more on Saturday. Not that many on Sunday, and I think maybe one on Monday, and one match not yet scheduled.
tomorrow.
Which is a 3-person match, so it's understandable that it
Yeah.
is a bit harder to find a time for.
Always. Friday. I've got 4 matches on Sunday.
Yeah, Thursday and Saturday seem to be the times this round.
Yeah. Wednesday. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up of it. You've got Wiki. Okay, that came out wrong.
Yeah, no.
Whoops.
Don't worry, no, you do a lot of restreams
Yeah.
for this, and we really appreciate it. And if you need, have other things, then of course that's completely understandable.
If you read that, it's totally fine. That's what I meant. Sorry.
I'm sure you I'm sure you didn't. You understood that Henry didn't mean it that way, but it was still pretty.
What was that? Rule number 7: be precise in your speech. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Which could be
so-
very serious.
We didn't get anything out of droplets either yet.
Yet, Smash still has to check.
Smash
those two
has
frozen-
the gust shot checks that Shawn can't do, and there's Octo.
Yeah. Haha. Okay, just 5 bombs in the first gust shot check. Oh, imagine your last progression being here, and Shawn will need to go back to courtyard.
Yeah, no,
Get
if
the gust
something
back
is on
and go
these
back.
checks, it's terrible for Shawn. That would be a really big advantage for Gregson here.
Yes. Shawn is on fire.
Imagine if it's an underwater pot and they both have to come back.
Do I go for all those checks that get unlocked by Footbus, or am I going back for just that one thing in droplets?
Yeah.
If you're for a sword, you go back to droplets.
Wait, really?
I think they did that a few times. I
Okay.
remember
Can't say that's a play that I would have thought like, oh yeah, that's a Francois play. But okay,
I don't know.
I guess you do it before hiking.
Yeah, I can just remember Myth on comms doing like, oh, Francois doing doublets, stuff like that.
Shawn getting that jump on the second try, very nice.
Yeah. Smash getting that Manipula at the second cycle. And just repeat.
So just
Shawn
blue
is-
chew left for those
Shawn
Ghost
is
Shadows.
safe
So-
for now. Yeah,
Well, blue chew.
blue chew. That's always blue chew.
Don't know if Breakson's planning on doing that.
See, times
Like,
attempt.
I know that when Breakson went past Blue Chew, they didn't have the map yet. Don't know about where the compass is. Might have-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. So now they know that Blue Chew is actually not a dungeon item.
It's gotta be an item.
Might
That's
go for
also
that
an
after
item.
Octo.
Yeah. Just, while you're still in droplets. But yeah, both ones actually have their shield and their boots, so they could go for Octomana.
If they know Octomanip, yes.
They decided to do it.
Did Shawn do glitchless for a while? I think that he did, right?
They did.
So Shawn should know Octomanip.
If I recall correctly, Romstein got Shawn and Trent into Glitchless, and I think both of them rank higher than Rom. If I recall correctly, but I need to check that. Hang on. See? Yeah. This one going for Octomanip. Doesn't. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe he'll be.
Well, if you go for this health, you want that first and then save and reset.
Yeah, you won't get you.
But
Okay,
no, this is not an Octomanip.
Yeah. Okay, let's see, Glitchless. So, Shawn is ranked 15 now. Yeah, he's actually ranked 15 in Glitchless. Okay, Romstein is 16.
Okay.
Where's Trent? I know that Trent did that.
I mean,
too.
that doesn't mean that Shawn knows Octomanip for sure. It just makes it way more likely that he does.
Okay, never mind. Trent's not on here. Thought Trent was here.
I
but
can't recall Trent running glitchless, but
Yeah. Maybe we've just. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I mean, this movement Shawn's doing is close to Manilp.
Oh yeah, it's
Maybe
definitely optimal movement.
He just doesn't know PPL movement. Okay, no, there's no rolls here. It's not just. He does not have the Octomanip muscle memory.
Yeah, and to be fair, neither do I. And I run 30%.
I mean. Okay, but like in that situation, you still do the 4 rolls over, 2 rolls down every time, right?
Yes.
Like. It's
Just
just.
in case I
That's
feel
just the kind of. Like, that's just. You just do that and because it works, and that part's easy.
like- Yeah.
But yeah, didn't do a Manip and got a smoke.
Ooh, that's quite annoying. Looking forward to it. Yeah, my match is on Monday. I almost accidentally brought myself up as commentator for that match. I mean,
I'm sure someone would have caught
Yeah.
that before it became relevant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also had to restrict myself from signing up for anything tomorrow.
Okay, Shawn.
Anyway,
finishing
there.
with-
Okay, so there was a single smoke for Shawn.
Yeah, that's nice. So
Pretty
each,
normal for.
yeah.
And
Um,
okay,
what's,
Smash didn't get the red warp, which is why I was confused for a moment there. But was that Going for a
That's a
magic, I
good
think it
sign.
was.
Oh, there's startups. So
Oh god.
Yeah, haha. Oh, that's great. Don't worry, it's no mean point. Octo was required.
But yeah, I get that. It's just still terrible
Oh,
if it's required.
Yeah. If it's required.
Okay, yeah, looks like
You're busy.
Smash is going for Octomanip here.
I didn't see him reset though.
I saw him coming from that room, which is where I saw that he didn't have Red Warp.
Oh, okay. Rexus. Ooh, they did. Ooh, fancy.
So, I also saw them doing some, like, rolls and I didn't pay enough attention to fully see that they did PPL movement, but I think they did.
Mm.
We'll see here whether, like,
They
they
go for mixed movements.
get
Yes.
a pet. No. They definitely did roll in that room.
Okay.
Apparently they saw a 3-row pattern,
Ooh, they got it. Yeah, they got it.
and there it is.
Boom. Zeroing.
Well,
So,
yeah, it's a
those
manip.
are-
It's a successful manip. If it didn't get zeroing, it would be a successful manip. And
yes,
Shawn is about to pick up the Gust Shot.
hopefully, yeah.
I mean, if Shawn doesn't pick up the Gust Shot soon,
That would actually be an accomplishment. Yeah, those skins are for Brexon.
then we've lost Hayden.
Could you release?
Oh no, I was saying that Hayden wasn't here, and
Ah, okay.
since also like Octo isn't marked on Greg's side,
Ah.
but there we go.
Thank you. Oh, and
So yeah,
also-
Shawn now to find the Gust Jar, and
Yeah, it's
guess
supposed to
they're
be up the
pretty much
middle.
even again, and like dungeons,
Yeah,
still
they're
not the
pretty
play
much
for the seat.
Yeah. What do they left? Does it look good? Okay.
What do they have left?
We're bringing, sorry, the scrubs. Still found.
There is 2 checks on scrubs.
There's Swiftbait, the down thrust check.
There's 4 checks here with Cape. The Cape checks. Yes, sorry. Bell, what else? Cape. Chickens, the other
Chickens.
2 checks on Fountain, right?
Yeah. There's
So Fountain is now actually a reasonable play.
there's the top right cave in what's his face? In Castle.
Yes. There's 1 check there, there was 1 check here, but wasn't it?
I
And
think that's
there
about
was-
it.
Yeah, still
so
not a whole
it's-
lot of options,
That's
but
pretty linear. Have you seen Smash do the back of the lock cannon?
no, they didn't do
Okay,
the
then that's
fusion,
more. Yeah.
so that's another one.
So yeah, still like a handful, maybe 2 handfuls of checks left.
Yep,
But nothing,
like-
you know.
It's constantly been
Dash.
around like a dozen checks. There's Swiftbait
Yeah,
the
Dash.
first.
Yeah, that's just access to it.
I don't know, that was
For
the
Shawn.
8th for Shawn, but
Yeah.
brought it to mind. It's now a check that
Yeah.
we haven't seen yet.
Okay, looks like Shawn is going back for the Chrono Scrap.
Gregson's
Not a bad
finally doing Rem. It's not
Managed
it,
to
but-
run like an hour, 10 minutes in.
And they
After
got
leaving your...
the mushroom in Sphere 1, right?
That was in Link Battle Cave, if I recall correctly.
I would have said Eastern Hills Beanstalk, but yeah, somewhere like early.
Oh yeah, it was Eastern Midsock, sorry, yeah. Yeah, Lucy, we saw that kind of too. The shop has way less items now. If you just check shop, it's become pretty rare again for it to have anything useful. maybe it's just the randomizer playing favorites again. Who knows? Do you know what's to the left? Womford.
Yeah, there's that.
There's
Oh!
Jabberknock!
Half
Okay.
that was also left. Right.
Yeah.
So that's deepwood access. And
Yeah.
that's the ability to full clear deepwood.
Oh, yes.
Another element to full clear. Do we think this dungeon will have some progression as well as the element? Or is it gonna be like the last two they full cleared?
I feel like it's going to be unlikely that there's something in Deepwood again. It's probably going to be somewhere that they just overlooked again.
Okay, Bluesy wants flippers in deepwood. That would
Yes.
be ample
Who
progression.
doesn't?
Me?
No, just
Don't want that many points. I
Um,
guess it's fine.
yeah. To be honest, at this point, it's probably going to be very rare for anyone to catch up to Hayden.
Yeah,
On me.
you got a bit of a lead.
We got a sizable backlog of terrible awfulness. Okay, this is more key smash. And looks like Shawn is going for Fountain.
Yeah, I mean, you can get all of the checks in there.
Yeah. might as
Like
well.
the only thing he's leaving behind kind of is Dr. Left's house. But that's quick to get
There's
to.
never
if you need to
anything
come
on
back.
the left. Yeah.
Well, that too, but you've already demonstrated their unwillingness to skip checks that never have anything by doing Percy, so
Yes. Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah.
yeah, this is kind of interesting because I think if
Oh, it's a bomb bag. Okay. So that's what the final
well,
bomb
the
bag
last Bombag is nice. If this check isn't anything, then the long key was required. Is that right?
is. Yeah.
And
So hoping for that.
I mean, I'm hoping for flippers here.
Ah. Oh,
Okay,
it's
was blue.
too. Yeah. But yeah, this has been a required London key. So, good job on that.
And nothing important in Fountain.
That's been kind of empty. Okay, looks like the.
And now
oh,
Sean's
okay.
about to pick up the nut as well.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the ball first, though.
I mean, yeah, but like that lantern equip shows
Yeah.
his intention to do that.
Uh-oh.
That was well false.
Ooh,
well,
that might
That's
make him
possibly a better
not
option than
fun.
Deepwood right now.
Yeah, but he's not going to do well. I don't know.
Wait.
Um.
No,
He's not doing well, then.
don't just skip half ledge.
Okay, that's second book of Smash.
Don't just skip half ledge.
Oh no. Yeah, I think both of them will have a hard time coming back for their respective
I mean,
items.
that might not be required.
Yeah.
It's entirely
flippers
possible
up
Sean just finds flippers up here,
Yeah.
which would take him to Deepwood the same way that finding that nut would.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that Kinstone was the way for us Kinstone. We haven't seen the 5th Cloudtops Kinstone yet.
But it's pretty likely that the fifth. You see those slippers there?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay,
Alright
then.
then.
What not?
I'm just
what
making
not
a
it
point
is.
here.
That's caster. Okay, that's cast for Sean.
Okay, that's a good one to find.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, right? Oh, that was perfect.
So Sean needs to make his way to Henry's ledge sooner
Yes.
rather than later.
Yes. Oh, that's just perfect. You know what would be really bad? The Cloud of Kingston sword
So
up here in.
is it weird
Cloud
that
of-
I would have wanted to leave the flippers there until after I've done basement?
No.
Because being like flippers actually make Deepwood worse. There's some water
because
that you
it's
can
up
jump
there.
in, and it's just
Yeah.
not helpful. And you
Yeah,
would
you
rather
need to
drown
sit-
than
Yeah.
swim.
Sean has to go through tunnels without the mitts. Yeah, so in the room with the compass chest.
But
I
in
think
the room with the lily pad, yes, you can get stuck, or in the room with the vanilla big chest.
Yeah,
You just lose a whole lot more time if you fall into the water if you have flippers than if you don't.
yeah. Basically, just because you can get in, but you can't get out.
Well, you can get out
Although-
in that room, it's just you can only
Yeah.
get out at the very beginning.
Yes,
Instead of
But also
getting
for-
back to whatever platform you were on.
yeah. Yeah, for
But
Sean's
yeah, the
sake,
bigger issue is like the other basement part where you would usually have the lily pad, and if you fall in there and don't have the lily pad, you just need to quick warp
you have
out.
to just- yeah.
So third
Hello.
element, 1
Yeah,
hour
so
20.
this is just rushing through the dungeons.
Yeah, and first two dungeons didn't have anything, and then this one had flippers.
And the smoky.
Smoky on the boss, but yeah, you don't care about that. Like,
Yeah.
I imagine Braxton didn't open the door to the meta pillar, so you don't care about the Smoky.
Yeah, Sean is going for the fusions here in Cloudhouse.
Yeah,
First
I mean,
of all,
if you have 4 of the Kinstones.
you will need to come back either way with mitts.
No, you won't need to come back either way. You might not need to go to Palace.
Sure about that.
You might not need to go to Palace.
Sean did find the second castle Kinstone in reports.
Yeah, no.
The
The Kinstone-
always hoping for the worst.
Yes. I'm not saying it won't happen, I'm saying it's possible that it won't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Um,
with, like, considering the fact that you don't have the moments, and you might not need to do the fusions, I probably wouldn't have done them, and would have instead set off the save scum.
Yeah. What did you miss? You missed a required nut and a required London key. And Smash just whizzing through the dungeons. Whereas Sean kind of forgot about his.
See, it's a very linear siege
Hey,
that had a
That's
few
both.
things like required nut and required London
Yeah.
key.
let's go once again. And the boomerang for Smash. But yeah, for Sean's sake, I hope he's not finding a sword and a Kingston anytime soon. Because those might lead him
Wait,
towards the palace.
Was it required London key? Because Hearthledge was accessible
Open
without
for
using
long
that, and then you got flippers.
Hang on. Yes. Hang on.
So it's not a required London key.
Oh, boo.
Lantern
Lantern was in.
was
Western Woods.
in Western Woods.
So the same as Sphere where we got our key. Oh, that's lame. Ooh.
Yes, it was a required nut. Like, yes, flippers in Deepwood make that a sure thing. But you could get those flippers to then get the cape to skip the London key.
Yeah. But that would mean that people would do hand sledge, which they don't.
Yes, that would require you to do Henry Sledge before caster.
Oh, look where Sean's going. Hooray!
Yeah, so this isn't too bad. Like, Sean got the caster Kingston out of that.
Yeah. And the ability to quickly go into Wind Tribe if needed.
If needed.
Yeah. They did get the quick warp up in Vault.
You mean the Wind Crest? If they find a Carl of Metal.
Yeah, if the Call of Battle is somewhere not Palace.
Or DAC.
Yeah. But yeah, Sean's rushing towards Deepwood. Smash, since they are doing... Okay, they see...
Oh,
the
Smash is getting that info about the Ocarina now.
Yeah, and since they're doing a few more turn checks, that means that they could see their fault Kingston in the well.
Yeah, they probably find that. I know, maybe. What else would they get from flippers right now that they would chase? I know there's hiking, but
Hiking.
like hiking Scarblade in Caster. There's they already did South Hyrule Field. That I imagine they did Taunt Waterfall because we should be doing that before these. Haven't seen chickens yet, have we?
No. But we can check the Hylia caves. The Hylia Minish caves.
Right. Yeah.
Those sometimes have something. We're still missing the mix, so...
There's also Minish Woods Flippers caves, right? Or did they... I guess you should have done those leaving Deepwood.
Sorry. Smash did them.
Smash did them leaving Deepwood.
Boomerang and...
Right, I remember now, sorry.
Something
yes. Booming and Scroll.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sorry.
With all those goals, there might be something on Swiftlet first.
Maybe.
It's like we've got, what, 9 scrolls already? 10 Smash
I want to say 10 because Sean has 9 and Skip Parabeam.
Yeah, kind of lucky actually. With all those spots, like not even an hour and a half in, so with all those scrolls.
If Wayfall's Waterfall has the last caster Kingston, can we blame Bluesy for that?
I didn't see why not.
Good. That would be a lot better for Braxton than it would be for Sean.
Yeah, since Sean only has done the Wayfalls. And Wayfall, you don't really want to climb Wayfalls twice. Okay, but yeah. Smash accidentally doing a Dax here. Running the Coco. And... there they go!
Oh, that was a bit... Okay, I guess no, okay, at that point you probably should have taken the Coco over the bridge instead of...
This will take it to the Cocos. Works every time like a charm.
I mean, no, if you like have that kind of situation where they are far, like he,
Oh yeah.
They had sent the golden one down, which is what caused some issues, and they could have just taken the white one and taken them both across the bridge.
Yeah.
But this worked, so like it's fine.
Yeah. Ricky, don't worry.
Oh no, dunking the chicken is very common.
That's common, and it's to me when it comes to Dax. Dax
has an emote for it.
Yeah, I made an emote for that. I think he dunked it like 3-4 times in a row. So we kind of named that after him, alongside with the Dax chest and doing the Dax basically. So the Dax chest is the chest in the.
It's Dex Compass.
Yeah, it's Dax Compass. Sorry. It's the chest in the northeast corner of the basement of Gift Flames. So the one that's not behind the chasers. So like those little spikies that.
The traps, I think they're called.
Yeah, traps. I think chasers, traps. I don't know.
Are those were those green traps or blue traps? There, I think it's
green.
Green.
I think it's green. I don't know.
Both colors exist in the game, and I don't really know what the differences are, to be honest.
Neither do I. Oh wait, I think one of them goes in sideways, and the other one follows the corner, basically.
Oh, okay.
Follows the wall.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
Dax wrongly assumed that that one chest had a compass because he wanted to be smart and to determine the dungeon items. And instead of abandoning a compass, he abandoned the foresword, which
That was
made
fun to
people laugh.
watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. That was great. So yeah, if you do something especially hilarious, you might get something named after yourself.
Like Henry Sledge.
Like in the sledge, like Dax Compass, like Myth Chest, like doing an Esmond.
I don't think Myth Chest ever caught on as much.
Yeah, fair point. That was more or less 80%.
We just keep reminding Myth about the Dark Maze, but
Ooh, okay.
there's the last book.
That's the final book. But yeah, the Myth Chest was Dark Maze. My fountain never put on. Your fountain?
Is it your fountain, Lucy?
What did your fountain do?
Oh, you mean the one in Courtyard?
Ooh, that's Blue Sword.
Yeah. You mean the one in Castle?
My fountain, I told you. See?
Yeah. So that was the one
Yeah.
chest that was available for a while.
Yeah. Then send it off to me with them to Hayden, you already got something, well, someone named after you. That being one of the chain soldiers in the top of Palace. I don't know why, but we named those two Arrow and Hayden.
I don't know why, but it was Myth's idea, pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've got like Arrow and Hayden, those two
Yeah.
chain soldiers.
Don't try to find out who's who.
We don't know either. I need to feel competitive right now. I think you lose that feeling in whatever your next match is. But yeah, Smash really going for Graveyard. He's hoping for the vanilla Graveyard key.
That's one of the Saturday matches. But yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lucy might have had some history with facing Francois.
But yeah,
Look.
facing Francois. Oh, no one wants to do that.
I mean, Lucy was fine with that in the first journey, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did fine. Can just repeat that.
Yeah. Francois is that. He always votes good. He can never vote not good. And that's pissing people off. Okay, yeah. Smash now. We're coming in Paris now. Oh, in Paris. I was like. Whoops. Yeah, I read it as Paris, not Paris.
Okay, that would be very confusing. So Braxton with a dip into Graveyard. No Graveyard key, so unless it's here on Dampé.
On Dampé. Half a shiny thing. Oh, that's not
Nope.
a shiny thing. It's
So-
an explosive thing.
We need to come back. Just quick warp. Braxton?
Yeah. I think they're in post they're in post-war equip mode.
Or they want to leave to the south here, but that would still be faster to quick warp, right?
Yes. Especially with where are they going? Oh, the Chrono Scrub. Sorry, the
Scrubs, yeah. But we know it's not Scrubs, so what else are options?
Let's see. Let's Sean's look up there. Boat. There's Mayfolds.
Did Braxton not do the mode on the way into Royal Crypt?
Brixton did it.
Okay.
I can't see. Oh, that's
So
Swift like the first. There's
Swift like the first. There's the waterfall in Vale Falls.
Yeah. Sean didn't do flippers checks in Alia, but those have been nothing.
But yeah, no, from what we don't know yet.
On the waterfall, Virtue, Tom. We can't get to Tom, but never mind.
No, Town Pillar is not yet like in mids.
Yeah, the two northern checks. Sorry, the two northeastern checks in Castor. And
Yes, there's two checks there. There's hiking.
yeah, I think that's about it.
So again, at the okay, we have a dozen
Once again-
checks left.
Yeah. So yeah, still pretty near seat. Good job. Looks like Smash will be attacking Castor first, though.
Yeah, they haven't done How much have they done here?
Everything besides North.
Right, Smash is the one who went for short hiking.
Concave, yeah. Concave
Okay.
and Super the first. Yeah, Smash will need to get that eventually. But
Yes, no,
yeah,
that Vale Falls
those-
Kinstone is something that Smash Braxton will need to pick up.
Yeah, I think. he
But
can
then,
pick it up
not immediately, because until we find the other...
moments. Yeah, you kind of want to
Wait,
have moments.
where
before
did-
the income pillar.
Wait, no.
Huh? What?
Braxton found a Caster Kinstone.
Uh-oh.
Where was that? Graveyard Ferry. Okay.
Oh.
So... We know how there's access to Fortress.
You know what's worse? They don't have Smiths yet.
Yeah,
It's once again.
terrible, but-
it's, yeah. it's
Fortress
great.
is a thing that... At this point you kind of need to consider doing.
Yeah. Why is he not good for? Ah, he's going to. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sean's now also back in Castor.
Yeah, Sean hasn't done any of the mini checks yet, so I imagine
Yeah.
he'll do
I think
those
it's
now.
longer. Okay. Moment of truth. Does Radical Herbert have anything? Come on, hurry up. Oh, it's just errors. That's lame. But yeah, there's still fun cave left. And I suppose Wind Ruins right on. As soon as
Yeah, no,
Smash
Wind
gets
Ruins and
their
Fortress
hands-
are the most likely option to have progression.
Let's see.
And-
yeah,
We only need mids and a sword for no mode.
oh yeah. No. Part of me is just hoping for the Mids and Palace.
You are evil, you know that?
It's... Look, I'm a pessimist by nature, which is I always go for the worst possible options and cases. And that kind of displays in Minish Cap too. So like, okay, what's the worst possibility? Okay, yeah, it's only going to be that one.
Wasn't hiking?
Oh, that's a shame. Mids on your for sort of 100k. That's the way to think.
You do want to see me killed, don't you?
Nah.
I meant Shocky.
I think if Sean visits Jerry to kill one of us, it's gonna be me for the Constantine in Dark Castle.
So, what you're saying is if Sean's knocking on my door, I should just give him your address instead.
You're safe, yeah.
What does Braxton have here? Is this a blue chip play?
the water pot and blue chew.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is a play back into deep droplets. I
And so,
guess.
both Minish things. I mean, you've got that's worth things
Like,
to check.
Braxton really just needs to go into the well, which should be way higher on the priority list than this.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, they went to Fountain without, but didn't do that. I don't know.
I think they kind of.
But maybe there's something on
Oh,
Butchu, and this is the play.
Yeah. It was always fun to fight, right? Oh no! Oh yes! Oh no! I think that's basically TMCR commentary in a nutshell. Yes, no, yes, no.
And Shawn needs to make his way over to Lake to get the blue sword. Is that correct?
That's correct. Then the anticipation that just builds for fighting Butchu. Phenomenal.
I mean, do you really think there's going to be anything when we know that like all of Fortress and Wind Runes is open?
Thinking
Without mids,
no.
admittedly, but
Hoping?
still.
Yes. I'm an agent of chaos.
Bluetooth every time is not chaos.
Luna, we do have the Ocarina in the figurine house. So, we could be seeing the color of medal though. That's always a possibility. But like, that's one of those one-off checks. Sorry, one-off items basically. Could be anywhere.
Shawn's turn at chickens now. To see whether he also decides to do Dex.
Yep.
There it is.
Both ones are really decks. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so Droplets was better. Droplets didn't have anything on the water pot or Bluetooth. So Smash should be going towards well next.
Well, yeah, they don't have a whole lot of options, do they?
Don't. Definitely don't. This has been very linear.
Okay, if they're
Hey, number 2!
okay, Smash does appear to be in the position where they are a bit lost because they are trying to rechecking things that they've already done.
Yeah.
So
Smash loves
it could be
control
that
as
they
match.
tracked well as done already or something like that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, Ricky, don't worry. Happens to the best of us, as you can see. Oh, Smash. Do that.
I do think they are using an auto tracker, but maybe
Yeah.
they. I don't know. How does Emo Tracker handle those checks? Like, if you right click, say, under the school, would it disable, like, mark the well as completed if you have it open?
Hang on. I think that square from under the school encompasses both the school top and under the school itself, but not. Sorry, just well top, not the pillar.
Yeah, I mean that would make
Not
more
the other
sense
part, yeah.
because it's the only one that you can reach from there. But
Yeah.
like either that or like I don't know how it's
Yeah.
they
The thing with
miss
Smash
this.
is that basically they don't tick off boxes where they picked something and decided not to pick it up.
They're using an auto tracker.
Yes, but you can also do that basically. So let's say you see something hiking, you can right-click that square in hiking and it
Yes,
will
I
mark
know.
off. But yeah. Okay, Sean finding. Oh, it could be for Sean.
Yeah, so this is very unfortunate for Brexon because they had
They have a bit of a lead.
they did have a
Not
bit of
much.
an advantage, but now it's just
Yeah,
slowly
it's come down to this.
falling on. Like,
Yeah. Basically, Smash had the advantage of not having done Cloudtops or their faults. But now that will come to their detriment by not getting the caster concern. Okay, that's the third concern for Sean.
yeah.
And Sean,
Okay.
he has now to decide whether or not he wants to go into.
Yeah. Sean's saving there's a bit weird. Okay, they are going for cast immediately, and why are they
think they-
activating the bridge?
I'm feeling the wave. No. I don't know.
I don't know why
Yeah.
you save why you save there. Like, you're not gonna scum away going to Fortress when it's an element.
Yes. Maybe it was just fat fingering and trying to warp.
Maybe. But I could have seen, like, as a play would be going to the south exit, like continuing onto the south exit
Ooh, that's
towards
going into town.
Trilby, and then going back and doing the few checks in Royal Valley and quick, but having the quick move there.
Okay, Smash is close. It's getting hotter. Hotter.
Ah,
There we
okay,
go.
there it
He
is.
goes in.
So
All in one.
Smash will find the Force Kingston with a bit of a delay.
Yeah. No Furious Swipes though. And he's not.
No, at this point, like,
He's
at that
not
point, you
going-
don't have the time to spend on Furious Swipes. You're in. Oh god, I need to catch
Yeah.
up mode.
But he didn't even push in the boulder.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a 50-50 to be mid-go mode, in which case you don't need the boulder.
yeah, okay, fair point.
Like, it's not actually a 50-50, I have no idea what the actual chances are, but there's two items left that they need.
Either you get moments for.
Yeah, either
Or
it's
you
moments before
don't.
you find moments first, or you find four. But those are
Exactly.
probably
That's
not equally likely.
I don't know. It's 50-50 in my book. Either it is or it is. Okay, it's actually.
It's not.
It's,
Well-
it's mid. It's mid mode.
Yeah, so now it's 100%.
Honestly, I think I would just save here, quickly go to town, and check the.
Yeah. Check the
What would be
school
that called?
if the moments are there.
Yeah.
That one I can see. Yeah. Like, this is
Okay, never mind.
Oh, God.
No. I guess.
and that is
That's
when
the
you
thing
say,
you
oh
don't
no,
want
no, no. Like, running this? No.
Oh yes. Oh.
Yeah, for us,
Oh.
that's
Oh, that's the one thing they did not
an
want to say.
interesting dilemma for them.
Oh, that was the final time
Sean
skin.
just found the 5th Cloud of Skinstone.
So Sean now has the option of having to go into Palace for their moments. Oh, it's great. I haven't seen that one yet, though. I'm gonna be honest. Mid-mod themselves are pretty rare, just because the mid-lock has so many items. If I had to guess, probably like 50 plus items.
In total? Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you have like, I don't know, 10 in Hylia.
It's a fair chunk, yeah.
Yeah, you've got like 4 in Deepwood, so in Edgewoods, 4 here, 4 there. That probably quickly adds up.
Yeah, there's a lot of like different. There's also like a lot of different spots. So mid-score mode is quite nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's way better than having a 4-slot hunt where you just got the mids.
Yeah.
The fact that
that's-
Cloud of Kinster was accessible makes it a bit less nice.
it's gonna be best. Yeah. That kind of means that if you decide to save scum for the garden, you might as well open up Wind Tribe.
Oh, if you do the save scum, you do it right after Forethought before you go further.
Yeah. Let's see if.
And like, you don't want to climb up Wave Falls to then save scum back to Wind Ruins and do it all over again.
Has the bell been rung? Yes, the bell has been rung. And the bell has dropped, I think, rupees. Nothing more.
Nothing important, like rubies or an arrow refill or something along those lines.
The limits. I think the limits are super rare, just because of the key logic in Fortress.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it's
that's the
possible though.
thing. You do need to have all small keys before going into the back.
Yeah, but well, no. You
Right?
need to have two
Yeah.
small keys before going to the back, and then the other two can be on the right.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Like the complete vanilla key load, I think is possible.
That's one.
So it's not
Yes, two.
vanilla mids.
There's 2 mid slot. Okay.
The Heartbeast isn't mid locked.
Sorry, one was mid slot.
Yeah, one was mid locked, so it's not vanilla mids, but
Yeah. Yeah, it could be Wind Tribe, could be Palace. Palace got many checks. There's also the Quick Walk Caves, which Shawn skipped.
well,
Which I'm not
delayed.
enough.
Doing the rupees first is an option. That doesn't mean that you skip them.
It's a terrible option, though.
It's less. Yeah, it's kind of like you skip these checks on the way, but
Yeah, because you still have to hunt for your big key. That's what I mean. You need
yeah.
to come back either way. So you might as well get the Quick Walk Caves out of the way first. What if it's on Palace?
But
That's
What
I'm
if
thinking.
both the mids and the big key are just on the rupees?
Yeah, fair point. Still, that's way systematic.
Like-
That's
Finding out some info about the key logic as well makes some sense. You like we already determined it's not vanilla mids.
okay. Yeah, okay, fair. I concede.
I probably would have still done quick rope caves first. Or like I think it's the better
me too.
option. But both is like it's not unreasonable to do it this way around.
Yeah, fair point.
Like yes, you leave behind 2 checks here, but they're also kind of quick to get back to if you need to. And there's a good chance that you won't need to.
I somehow feel sorry for Shawn. First of all, he has to deal with a Gus jar in DHC. And now
Yeah,
he
Sean
has
had
to deal
a
with
few
Blitz mode.
spots where it was like that could have hurt him, but got to all of them reasonably quickly.
Yeah, I just feel
And
Shawn has had a
then
serious
like Smash
backlog.
had the same thing happen with the Wayfall Skinstone and took a bit longer, and now Sean's just ahead. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
The seed has been very linear, and those few small hiccups haven't hurt Sean that much.
yeah. And even Smash is just like 2 minutes behind him. He didn't do.
Oh yeah, no, it's very close. Like
Yeah, so in the off chance that there's something in Wind Ruins, sorry, in Wind Tribe, Shawn will have the upper hand. Just
interesting.
because Shawn
Sean
done
hasn't done everything that they can
He can still,
in.
but he has the save. He has the save.
He does have the save in there, but like I said, if you were going to climb up way forwards,
You're probably gonna go.
you don't want to reset that away and climb it again. And like even if this is just school garden play, it's still a weird time for it.
Or just okay.
Like this is still a long way to go. They don't have Ocarina for fast travel.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. They didn't go up the center at all, right? For that like
It's a
first
gamble.
chest,
Yeah. Like,
and they didn't go up the right side at all. Like this feels like a
It's like-
weird time to go for
He's not going for.
Okay, he's not even going for... Wait, no.
Okay.
There,
He remembered.
there's
He
the...
remembered.
I have a forethought. I should check this. But okay, this is just a gamble from Shawn going for like.
Yeah.
Okay, that clearly tells us that he wasn't thinking of these checks when he was leaving. He was thinking of Palace. Well, when trying.
Yeah, it's that one. Sorry, it's those two.
Which
main
is a
threats.
reasonable gamble to take, though I still think it's a weird time to take it.
Kind of.
If
fine.
you're going to go to Fortress, at least do what you can.
Yeah. That's a mirror shield. That's not useful. And. Oh, harpies. Okay. Okay, he quick warps, which means he will open up Wind Trap.
Oh yeah, no, there's no, like I said, like the fact that he almost
Yeah.
ran past those checks clearly means that that was his plan.
Yeah. He's seeing that pass, and he wants it.
Yeah, this is a Rush Palace play, probably.
Yeah. Rush Palace.
Like Shawn just
Great.
feels like, okay, those mids are in Palace, and I'm not even going to bother getting what I can
Yeah.
out of Fortress in case they're there.
No. Now watch Smash.
Now
getting
watch
to-
Smash find them in this chest in this room.
All of you horrible though. Okay.
It wasn't that chest, there's still another one.
There's a crew on Sean's side. Sean, just quick warp. It's faster. Sean! Damn it. Okay, half piece for Smash. How many items does Smash have left? Like.
There's
Two.
the Smoky here and the drop.
Yeah.
And then the Smoky does unlock one check on the right side in Logic, in the back.
On the
And
right-
I think
oh, yeah.
the platform is left as well.
Okay.
And I don't know if
Interesting.
Smash hasn't done the left side yet, right?
Smash is on left side.
Smash has done left side. Okay.
He has done left side. He immediately went for those.
Uh,
Yeah, Palace. Yeah, Palace. I want to see the Palace. That's not me hating on Smash. It's like just Palace is the worst thing to do right now, and I love it.
it's not the worst thing to do. Like Shawn left behind five or six checks in Fortress that were in Logic
Yeah.
for all of Wind Tribe and Palace gambling that is there instead. That's
Do you know
a
where
reasonable
else-
gamble to take.
Do you know where else it could be? Graveyard. The mids could be in graveyard. We haven't seen
But
graveyard yet.
what if you? But only if the graveyard key is somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be somewhere.
Yeah, but only if it's not mids locked.
Yeah. Okay, fair point. No, secretly, I'm kind of hoping for the Palace, just because it's Palace. I love an unrequired Palace. Okay, the homo check in the back.
That side's not Logic Smash.
I don't think he knows or he cares.
Hey.
He wants those mids. He wants them desperately. There they are! Okay.
Well, mids and Wind
Good try.
Tribe.
Yeah, so Sean dodged the bullet there. Right side doesn't have the big key either, so good for him. I feel like he could have at least. Would you have opened the other checks here in Wind Tribe just to get the Ocarina? Sorry, just to get the possibility of the Ocarina.
I don't think I would have done another set of stairs. They found the mids in the left chest in the 3 chest room. I would have
Yeah.
opened the other 2 chests and nothing more.
Yeah, I think me too. Just hoping for the color medal. Come on, Ocarina, fast.
But even if you find Call of Melee, you still need to then go to the figurine. I don't know. You save the time it takes you to go through Western Wisp, which is basically nothing, and the time it takes you to go back from Fortress, which is kind of relevant, but also only if you actually find it there,
Yeah.
which is kind of unlikely.
Yeah.
So it's very low chance of a somewhat like 20-30 second payoff
Yeah.
for like 5 seconds on investment. Probably not worth it.
Okay.
But yes, Braxton also going for the screw now. They're going to find their way up to Wind Trap soon. But that gamble from Shawn just paid off.
Yeah, that paid off.
Because now he can go through this dungeon and is only looking for the big key.
Yeah.
Making sure he doesn't already have it there. So yeah, there's 2 checks on this left side that he left on his first trip. Then there's the entire right side that he hasn't done, but Smash did, so we know it's not there. Unless it's like behind, again, like 2 digging checks. And then there's the back, and I don't know how much Smash actually ended up doing.
That's
Well,
kind of
there's
bad.
the Karlov medal. At this point, it's not worth it to pick up the Ocarina, by the way. By the time you get there, there's no use for it.
Mm.
Oh, right. Braxton also hasn't done any of the fusions in Cloudtops yet, have they?
Yeah. They have a bit more to go.
So, yeah, Shawn's just got a sizable lead now.
Mm. I had to guess. Probably like 6 minutes, maybe? Yeah. 6 minutes sound about right.
Yeah, about that, probably. Like, full clearing Cloudtops takes...
I don't know. I feel like it's going to take like 5 minutes. And then just 1 more minute just getting back to Fortress.
I don't know, 5 minutes for just Cloudtops feels long? But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I've never timed it. We should have someone to time it.
Are you thinking of someone
You know what I'm thinking of. But yeah. I don't know. 5 minutes?
But yeah, there is the possibility of like DHC turning that kind of lead around,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh,
it's
actually,
not just luck. Like Shawn would need to do like Shawn does have. Okay, with that biggie there.
Speaking of TMC, we could have back now started.
Yeah, so
Um,
I was gonna get that introduced after we get the boss, but we
don't
will
care.
have the DHC to go through, which has like 9 checks, and any one of them has the big key. So the bet we would have a bet on how many checks it's gonna take the first run into DHC, which is going to be Shonen, to
Yeah.
find that big key.
Yeah, so the big key in DHC is randomized now as soon as update. And now we are going to hopefully have a bet. Pretty please, Ruki. Thank you. Regarding the placement of the big key. So we will be following Shawn.
So yeah, just put
as-
like a number 1 to 9. How many checks do you think Shawn's going to need in the DHC to find the big key?
I'm thinking 3. So yeah. Just following Shawn's route through DHC.
Unless something very... Yes, it's just a DHC
Yeah.
big key bet now. No, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the big key is randomized now.
Yeah, we don't have it in the towers anymore, so sorry, it's not limit anymore, which means that we don't need the towers as the keys. Well, we might have it, I don't know.
It's most likely to be vanilla. Like, the most likely option is vanilla. But that's still just 20%, was it?
Yeah. From the amount of seats we've rolled, which was like 200, 300 seats, about 20% were vanilla. I think it's like 18.
Yeah, like it should be around that range. And
yeah, it's about a fifth, basically. Yeah. Around 20-ish. That's good enough in my book.
so there's the last element for Shawn, while Rexon is just about to head into Wind Tribe. Going to find the moments momentarily. Shouldn't take them that long to find the big key, but then like the way to Fortress is a bit of time loss. So like, and then they need to actually find the big key, which at this stage they should probably do that check quite early. There's not too many checks left in logic for Brexon in Fortress.
Yeah.
But like it's still like there's still some routing choice there. And okay, they didn't just quick warp. I guess they want to instead take the teleporter here. Yeah, I think it's faster to go down the stairs there.
In Fortress?
Hmm?
Or where?
No, in the tower. Instead of quick
tower.
warping to Cloudtops, you take the stairs down.
That's way quicker, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you would otherwise go into the tornado and then go the teleporter down, but yeah, I guess the tornado is a bit slower than taking 2 sets of stairs.
Yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think Shawn probably has about 4 minutes of a lead. If Smash decides to go immediately for the right chest, they can. Yeah, about 3 minutes probably. Usually you take about 1.5 to 2 minutes for George, sorry, for Gordon, and yeah.
Yeah, like that still depends on how quickly they're going to find the big key.
Yeah. So just hoping that they don't go into the back. They don't check the big key chest first.
Yeah, they shouldn't go into the back because of small key logic. But at least not far into the back.
Yeah.
Like there is a small key on Mazar, so you can exclude vanilla big key and all of the left side checks. And they're just going for the big key first. Okay.
Yeah, lovely. Okay. So yeah, I think about 3 minutes is a good estimate.
Yeah, which again, like it kind of depends on where the big key is. If it's before going to towers, then that's not like you won't have that much of a time difference. If the big key is in one of the towers and like Shawn does all of them and Braxton does the right tower immediately, that could turn this advantage around.
Yeah.
Just from that.
Each tower that is unnecessary, each unnecessary tower loses about 90 seconds. And then there's still the whole Vati 2 debacle. So
yeah, and then there's Vati and like Dark Nuts and time to be gained or lost on those parts. So this is still a race, but Shawn definitely has a sizable advantage right now.
Yeah. Now watch him get cursed twice.
No, he's careful.
Okay, I was close.
Oh god, that was so close.
It was close.
That Wisp really wanted him, but no.
Yeah. That blue curse. That's he always gets in the way. I was just being careful. I'm always being mean.
The fact that he didn't get hit nicely demonstrated that yes, he was being careful.
Yeah, but that blue whiz, that can
That blue was
chase you down.
really wanted to get him there, but
Any percent route. We don't go for that wall on the right, but instead the set of stairs in the front. So what we usually do is just jump over like the Starfos and do the OG on the stairs.
well, wasn't a biggie on one. If it's here, this is still a very nice DHC. If it's a smoky hand that's on throne, it's also very nice. It's a smoky here. So we'll see whether Shawn decides to go for clones immediately or leave that until after getting the red warp. Looks like he's going to leave it until after the red warp. So yeah, hoping for that other really good DHC where it's on the throne. Shawn going for bomb strats twice, didn't get them in either time. Looks like he's now giving up on those.
Yeah, looks like it. Hey, there we go.
Gets the slash threat nicely.
Yeah, he did skip the red chest though, right? Which is adequate.
Hmm?
He skipped red
Shawn
chest.
did not check blade yet.
Yes, he's probably going to do that after post throne.
After red warp, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, after red warp, not post throne.
Well, it is still after post throne, which is it's still the next chest after this one to check.
Yes.
It's just you do continue here until the red warp
Okay,
before
that's
checking
enough.
that.
So it's not very there. So Ahmad. This is a noob. Yep, I'm a noob. And Smash now also goes into 4. He still has like half a minute left, but DHC, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't expect Smash to route DHC much differently here, but has some options, like going for the clones chest immediately instead of delaying it until after the red warp. So,
Yeah, he might actually get the could get the clone chest, which will probably save him a few seconds if there's...
well, it saves time if the big key is there, because then you avoid needing the red warp at all.
Yeah, okay, that was pretty close at Shawn's side. He almost ran out of airspace.
Oh yeah,
space time.
But like for that room, you know which tornado. Like if you always take the same tornadoes, you know, it always work out the same. And sure, it gets close, but
I still don't remember which ones are the most convenient ones.
oh no, but you got your set that you usually take, right?
No.
So you actually managed to fail that once, sometime?
I fail it sometimes, and each time I kind of tend to jump into different ones to like refresh my air timer. Yeah, that's the thing. Sean should know how to do bomb strats. I taught him that in the.
I mean, he failed the other one twice, and maybe just didn't go for this one because of that. Like,
he did attempt it at least.
he gave it one try, but then like aborted, and just.
Oh, okay. Again.
That was getting the diagonal to completely avoid that tile, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you aren't on the tile for one frame by just moving diagonally past it, then it just won't get, like, you haven't actually been on there, so you can get diagonal movement.
Okay.
It's just
That's a small key.
pixel perfect.
So, Smash can save a few seconds by doing just.
Well,
So
unless it's
in the
blocked.
towers. Yeah, it's in the towers. Oh boy. Well, towers all block, but you know. Oh. Whoops. Sean kinda.
It's
That's
fine.
Yeah, but you lose the cycle.
Probably.
See? Yeah, Sean. There we go. He gets it.
Well, see if you didn't, like, Sean walked off there. Didn't get hit, so he could have used the cape to do a fancy jump instead of falling down. But yes, usually, like, you do want to get the bomb on the first wave
Sean
through, obviously.
The quick kill on that one. It's. These got point. Or it's enough. You do need. Oh, yeah. Sean should know about the faster darkness, but yeah, he should.
Yeah, you do move a bit further left than Sean did to try that, so
Yeah.
that didn't look like Sean attempted it, but I don't know if he knows that. So, wasn't that tower? Wasn't number 5?
Yeah, that was not always a special case in those pillar rooms. Who put those pillars there?
Look, they are there for structural integrity or something.
They probably aren't.
You know, with all those people just coming through, bombing walls.
Yeah, but the entire top half of our castle seemingly floats.
Look, just because it's floating doesn't mean it doesn't need structural support, okay?
Are you sure about that one?
Have you ever seen a floating house that didn't have structural support? See?
Fair point, but those aren't pillars. Those pillars have lights on them.
Well, yeah, it's magic. I never said the structural support for floating houses had to be connected, then they are not floating.
But that's not structural support, then. It's...
Of course it is. I mean, they don't let you knock down the pillars in game because if you could, the castle would fall on top of you. They're clearly required for structural support.
That's only applicable in... Was it Link to the Past? Yeah, it was Link to the Past, right?
Link to the Past does have a dungeon where you knock down. Well, Link's Awakening does too, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Not Link to the Past. Link's Awakening was that, yeah. I was thinking of Link's Awakening there.
Okay. Yeah.
With the Eagle's Tower. I don't. What? Maybe in Harris Tower, but it's been years since I played Link to the Past. I don't know. I couldn't tell what the.
So, is it going to be guaranteed terrible DHC, or is it going to be you made a wrong choice, that's why it was terrible DHC? I.e. Oh wait, no. It can't be this. It is going to be 9. Sorry. Yeah, it can't be a Smoky here. It can only be a Smoky here. It can't be a Smoky on the lock chest.
Aww. Ooh.
So yeah, this is another Smoky, and then it's vanilla.
So the winning bet was number 9.
And it was a 3-tower DHC, but Sean did all.
So another one. Hooray! Okay, that's the big key for Sean. I would guess that Smash is about 2 minutes behind?
Well, Smash is 2 to 3 towers behind.
Yes.
And make the extra difference, the difference that, like,
Yeah.
Southeast is shorter.
Yeah, but just look at that bridge and tell me about structural integrity. Integrity. And
See,
this
that bridge is too long.
Yeah, and what about this one here? It's like over. This is a bridge with the heat.
Well,
lamp. It's
obviously, since the other bridge was too long, you've clearly entered some magically enhanced space.
Yeah.
So who knows? Obviously, those little torches are the structural support for the bridge.
Yeah.
Why else
think
would they
it's
be there?
Same can be said about the pots here in the bathroom.
No. No.
What do you
Why
mean,
would you
no?
think pots can be structural support?
Well, like, could be emotional support.
No, if
No,
you
the big
remove
difference-
them, the ceiling doesn't come down, so clearly they are not required.
But it's Nick's emotional ceiling could come down crashing on him. You know how it is with the heroes and pots. And just vases in general, or bars, I don't know. Also, this part here. Is that the whole...
You see those green flames? Clearly structural support.
Yeah, but what about that red sky? Is that the sky? And he's looking up? Sorry, is that the horizontal line? Or is or just the horizon? Or is that red mist with dark clouds? Those are important things that need to be answered. Because I just saw that now that it's actually red and not like purplish, weird, Party 3 background. Ha!
Did Brixton manage to avoid southwest?
I think so. Sorry, southwest.
I think they-
Never interviewed.
Hmm?
I
think they didn't get the map right, so if they go for the block chest for after this for the big key,
I
they'd be able to
think
get an 8.
I think they got that. Just
Did they?
because I saw them fight ghosts before.
Okay, maybe. Maybe I just didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Maybe this was.
Maybe I was just not paying attention too, and I was looking at northeast. Who knows?
I mean, that was a while ago. Like, that was the first tower. Yeah, Sean, we have talked about this.
You should know that, Sean. But I
Don't
think
do
the
clones in that order.
first. Yeah. Don't you?
That might still have been enough. Phase 1 is really quite lenient.
Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 splashes are enough. Usually. Okay. Knowing.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah,
This is the
especially
third
with,
phase.
Yeah, especially with Vati just.
Yeah, with the speed Vati's moving and stuff, this is third phase, so
Yeah.
Sean's in line to get the 3 cycle here. And there it is.
TMC is great music. I think the community's favorites are like Batop's theme. Some people like Droplet and or Palace, but apparently they're like mutually exclusive. So people who like Droplets hate Palace, and people who love Palace hate Droplets. And there's Ezzo's theme, which is like the best theme hands down.
The DHC theme is also nice.
Oh yeah. You just imagine Buddy playing that what's that instrument called? The one that
Organ?
Geralt plays in. Yeah, the organ thingy. Yeah,
Organ. Yes.
organ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Buddy just vibing up with Zelda and his organ that he's clearly playing.
Yeah, Vati doesn't have as nice an instrument on his upper level. Like, he only has a bell. Can't really make as good of music as that, with that as with an organ.
Yeah. But I imagine with how Vati's design turned out in its later stages, it's very difficult for him to actually play things without hands.
Well, sure, after you begin the fight, he's not gonna spend time playing an organ. And before then, I'm pretty sure he has hands.
Yeah, he's got hands in Vati 1, right? Yeah, one have hands.
Well,
I think he does.
no, even before turning into Vati 1, like, just the
But I
regular,
feel like
like the one that you see in the Minister cutscene. Pretty sure that form has hands.
Yeah. He has hands there.
So,
I don't know, it just feels like Vati is using more and more force that he's at of Zelda to actually transform. And at one point, the force just...
and there's GG.
Oh, yeah,
Shawn's
GG.
done.
GG's to Shawn. So yeah, since we are
We should
on
be
a
able to
15
get them
minutes-
in here.
Yeah, since we are on a 15-minute delay, we might have Shawn joining. Let's see.
GG, Shawn?
GG.
Oh god.
So, I also put Braxton in already, since we are on a 15-minute delay. Might as well do both interviews now. And
Yeah.
Hello. GG.
GG.
so, how do you like the seat?
It's a lot better than my first round one.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was obvious pretty early that you wouldn't have like Gustra or Canon DHC this time, just from
Yeah.
looking at the map.
Yeah, I breathed
So
a
that must
small
have been
sigh of
good.
relief. No, it was a quite a good seed. I mean, I tend to do the same trick every seed of rushing graveyard as soon as I get blue sword, and it paid off again, so I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the blue sword quite a bit later than
Bit later.
Braxton did, though.
Yeah, I felt like I got that. Like I didn't have many options left when I got it. So
Yeah, no. It was the whole way through that you didn't have many options left, though, it felt like.
I know it was horrible.
It was really, yeah.
But yeah, while you was like getting the blue sword, Braxton was instead looking for that wave for Skinstone.
Yeah.
So what happened there?
I just forgot about the well. And that's it.
Oh, that sucks.
And I looked at my tracker sometimes, and I can only really glance at it. It's hard to look at it for a long time. And I kept confusing the well spot with the Juliet's house spot on the tracker.
Oh.
And I already looked at Juliet's house, so I'm like, town's done, right? Like several times I went through town thinking I didn't have anything left to do with there.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, okay, that's...
That's rough.
So that's why I fought Blue Chew and I got the underwater pot, and I ended up last locationing my moments after spending time in Fortress of Winds.
But you didn't last location moments.
Yes, I did. Well,
There
I
was sort
mean,
of palace left.
that's not.
That's technically the truth.
Like, last location moment would have been on Georg.
The last location in progress, and like the path of chess.
Oh.
Sure. It wasn't last location, it was only Hyrule left. Like,
You can't do anything else in Hyrule without the mitts.
no, I mean, like, there is only Hyrule, which includes all of that, like, left. Like, sure, if you
The mitts are my
enough
go
things into
item.
one location, everything is gonna be last location.
Well, I was too tired for this. We're getting lost so bad.
I mean, it was quite a close race. It was also just a really linear seed, so you both did pretty much the same thing with the one, like, and Shawn did just dip out of Fortress earlier.
Yeah.
So what made you do that gamble?
Seeing the Cloudtop Skinstone there, I was like, I wanted to check for rupees on the left-hand side, and I always save scum when I drop the tower item down.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, you know what? I've just saved. I've just reset. I'm just gonna go up to Wind Tribe, see like Wind Tribe and Palace, because there's more likely for it to be there. And I wanted to get Garden along the way because I just got the Four Sword there as well.
Yeah, it looked like you just remembered that when you left town, like you almost ran past it, but then recall like.
I want to say it was to set up the quick warp, but it was me remembering after I left.
If it was to set up the quick warp, you wouldn't have taken 2 steps further north after leaving town.
Yeah.
Like, we could see that, yes. You just seem to have remembered that just after that, which is a perfectly fine time to remember it.
Yeah, but I was just like, I don't think it's going to be here. Like, maybe I'll find the big key by doing the rupee path. It's probably my best chance of finding something. And then I was just like, you know what? Palace and Wind Tribe opened up. I already put in the hard work to do Cloudtops earlier. So...
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, and you would have kept going through all Footling Palace if you didn't find them in Wind Tribe.
Yeah. But, because I was planning to basically do it all and then just save scum back, but obviously I didn't need to.
Yeah, since it was there, you obviously didn't save scum back.
Just, you're gonna go all the way through Palace of Winds? What the heck?
Yes, that...
Yeah, that's what we were kind of thinking, but...
That's what we were hoping, yeah. Welcome to TMCR.
That's so dumb, you lucky punk.
I mean, it is
But
more
it's
check.
fine,
I'm dumber, I forgot about a check.
Work out.
I remember when I first got into this randomizer, I was told, chase your latest progression. And
But, sure,
my
if you
latest
had
progression was
dipped
Four Sword
right
and the
after
final
the Kinstone, we
Cloud
would have
Pumpkin.
had less of a problem with it.
That was fine. John, that was a good play. I approve.
Like,
Appreciate it.
dipping right after that Kinstone, I would say is better there than doing what you did, though, because you just did the Fortress play twice, and at that point, if you're already in Fortress.
Yeah. To be fair, the only thing that led me to do Bitter Fortress first was the fact that I saved scum the tower item. Because I was like, I'm already automatically setting it up, and I can have my warp in Fortress if it's not there, because, well, there wasn't anywhere else for it could be. Unless I found, like, Graveyard Key in Palace or something, but... so... I don't know, it just made sense in my head, but...
Yeah,
It made sense.
I'm not saying that didn't make sense. It just the risk reward feels a bit off to do it specifically after you've already instead of dipping out right after you get the Kinstone.
Yeah.
There were other bad things I did. I kept a quick warp in Casper Wilds to check a lot of the things near Lon Lon, but it didn't really work because I forgot that you can't get to the Goron caves without entering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you could have, like, at London, when you were there, still just saved, done the Goron case, and if it wasn't there, reset back to Castor.
Oh, I guess I could have done that. Goron caves was empty anyway.
But Syrup had your cape,
Syrup did have the cape.
which is what you would have gotten if you did that.
Yeah. Okay, that would
Turns
have
out
been
the London
really...
key wasn't required, though.
Yeah, that was lame.
How was it not required?
Yeah,
You could have gotten the Jabbernet
Off
to get the
edge.
flippers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Jabbernet was required.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I did everything in a weird way. Because I was just like, I I beat Temple going, okay, where's the flippers? They're supposed to be here. And then found the Jabbernet, and I was like, I know where I'm going. Oh, there's the flippers. Oh, it makes sense.
Hello there. Oh, that's great. But yeah, those flippers were awesome. Just because we were talking about the flippers, and then just I think it was Smash who.
Were the flippers the only item in a dungeon this seed?
I think we had a
Oh,
scroll
I guess
somewhere.
the Cloud of Skinstone on Octo turned out to be required.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was a kinstone in cave as well. I want to say.
Okay, so just Kinstones
Yeah.
and the flippers.
No major items from what I can remember.
Yeah, we were like talking about how dry dungeons felt this seed. Like, we got access to like Cave of Flames really early, and then Temple of Droplets. Just didn't have anything to
Yeah.
go forward.
I was going through cave at the start, and I was like, I know I'm not doing this with cape, but I really feel like it's gonna have something. It's gonna have something. Had nothing, and I'm like, well, that was fun. Could have just left that. And then did Temple going, oh, flippers must be here. Flippers must be here. Oh, they're not here. Oh, It was basically just that the entire scene.
Oh, that was great though. Oh. Yeah, you guys came close to last location a few times.
Well, a lot of times.
Yeah.
I think I only had courtyard yet left when I found my red sword.
Yeah. So whenever you guys pick up something that unlocked maybe like a dozen checks or maybe a few more, and then we're cutting down all those checks. That's like, okay, it's got 4 left. Now there's 3. Hey, that's progression. Now back to 15. Here you go.
Yeah.
At least we had that when
Like
you
discounting
guys were
like dungeons that you went through and got nothing out of. There were a few times when you had like more than 20 checks to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I go here or here? Both of them are like just next to each other.
There might be the
Awesome.
first seed I've played as well where Cave 25 wasn't required.
Oh yeah. I don't think there was anything in it.
Well, yeah, with mid-score mode, that
Yeah.
does turn out to be the case. Kind of by default.
It's 100% impossible to beat Mazal without the moments, right?
Yes.
You can't get to him, right?
Yeah.
In glitches, yes. And then
You
even
can-
if you get him with glitches, you
can't
still need
beat him.
moments to beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bomb explosion can't hit his thing.
No, I don't think you can. Like, even if you somehow get always front pillars RNG, I don't think you can reach them with explosions.
I think it's 2 times, right?
You need to dig 2 walls to
Yeah.
get to the pillar.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, in glitchless, you can't get to him without it, so.
Yeah. But yeah, that was great. Oh, I enjoyed this.
Do you fight him in glitches? You can't get through the room.
Even with glitches, we can get into the room, but we
Well,
we still need to.
I mean, he
we
doesn't-
still need
he
to
doesn't-
beat.
he doesn't have the item though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you just can't get through the upper level then.
oh yeah.
Huh?
Hang on. We can't. Okay, first of all, we can't do Portlanders without the mids. We do need the mids for Portlanders.
Oh, you do need those.
First of all, there's that. And then...
Right. Forgot about
even
that.
if we were able to get into that room with mids and... without the mids and on the upper layer, we do need to beat Mazal in order to access the staircase to the top of Fortress. We can't get to the top of Fortress
Like,
with
say you started
Alex.
with the red mob activated, you would still need the mids for Mazar.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Is there a way to get...
GG, Sean.
Yeah, GG's.
Am I banned?
My tracker's banned.
Well, so on my tracker those are split.
They're split. They're split in mine too. They just are too close.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. We kind of wanted to have Cube sort out his tracker eventually. But it might take a while. Just because...
If I had more screen size, I could have this be really big and it'd be really easy to see.
Yeah.
I don't have all the screen size I need.
On Cube's tracker, Simon, Rem, and Karloff's figurine has. Those are called the Eastern Shops. And
I know how it works.
yeah. Then it's like
Yeah, not in the east.
I'm just tired. I had to wake up early for piano and then
okay.
do this immediately. I'm right now scheduled for Wednesday again. Thanks though.
But
Okay.
yeah.
I think that's it for us.
Yeah, we do have like 3 matches tomorrow. I don't know if any of them are going to get a restream, but
Yeah, right now the schedule in terms of volunteers on ZSR side is blank. Hopefully we can get those filled in. But for the TMCR tournament, we have Rylix versus iBot02 tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. At the same time, we also have Glitch Witch versus Candy Crystal. And then at 4 p.m., we have Trent versus Tuba Man. So hopefully we can get those all restreamed. As for ZSR itself, tonight at 9 p.m. on the main channel, we have the Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Race Showcase. And we have several Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament matches. We got Nirm versus Thurolf and Trail Z versus Artia at 9 o'clock p.m. We have JJ Schmidt 77 versus Raikou Ryder at 9:30 p.m. And we have Dr. J PhD versus Zarnix 42 at 11 p.m. all tonight. So lots of stuff going on. Hopefully we get these things covered with volunteers and whatnot. In the meantime, though, that's going to do it for us now. Thank you to our runners, Sean, and my mind is blanking. I kind of blanked. Okay, SDGShawn and Smash Braxton for the awesome race. Thank you so much to iBot02 and Hendrix01 for commentating. And, of course, thank you to our tractors, Just Hayden and Lord Zainu for tracking, as well as... I didn't have the name up. Din Panke for covering when Hayden didn't show up on time. And with that...
Not showing up on time? That never happened.
Oh, Hayden.
And with that, we're going to end it there. I hope you all had a great time watching and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.